show you what I have. I'm currently officially on my long hair journey again after getting out the hair dye and after getting out a lot of the chemicals that I was using to get rid of the hair dye. It's, I think at this point, back to the natural color. So now I'm going to be focusing on health and growth. And I do have a length in mind. It is probably about mid-back, probably mid-back, which was where it used to be about 3-4 years ago. So it's happened before, it can happen again. So that's my goal. So let me just run through these, and at the end I'm going to tell you the ones that I'm started using, but most of them right now are kind of waiting in line until I get done with what I have. Okay, so I went in there looking for some good brands, brands that I knew. So I got this Paul Mitchell. It is the conditioner, Paul Mitchell, and it was only $19 compared to $34. But I remember I have not used Paul Mitchell brand probably ever. I know it's a very 90s brand. I don't know where it ranks these days, but I still see it as a good brand. I have not used this. I am in line waiting to be used. I'm just using for a typical conditioner at this point, and I'm going to see how it works. Again, I just naturally love these big bottles, especially for conditioners, because I go through a lot. I will, of course, let you know how the products work, and for the products that I already started using, I'll let you know how I like them so far. So this looks like it's just like a regular, it's an original leave-in. I'll just use it as a regular one. So it just says apply small amount on clean, damp hair. I would rinse it out. I've never used any kind of a leave-in. I just used like the moisturizing style creams or the moisture creams or detangling stuff. But I've never left in a conditioner. I don't know. I'll see how it feels. I'll let you know, of course, but I didn't realize that's what it was. But probably not going to use it as that. We'll see, because I could use the moisture because it's fluffy. I just brushed it, and I didn't put anything on it. So here you can see that it's not as fluffy, but it's right here. But anyway, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I feel like leaving it in, and I'll see how it feels. And then I'll try it the way it's meant to be, and then I'll try it the way I want it to be, and I'll let you know both times. Okay, I also got a Paul Mitchell shampoo. This is the Instant Moisture Shampoo. Hydrates. So we'll see how that works. This I got on clearance. So it was $13. Wonder why. I always wonder why. Original the same, $19. Compared at 30 something, but went down to 13. So, it says just massage into wet hair and rinse. Follow with the instant moisture conditioner. They have whatever they have. I didn't see that. So again, I don't know where, I don't really care where things rank, I guess, in terms of popularity or whatever. But I know this was a pretty well-respected brand back in the day. We'll see how it works for me, for my hair type. That's all that matters, how it works for me. And I would prefer moisture in my conditioner, but we'll see. Again, once I start using this, I'll let you know how it feels for me and how I liked it. So there you go. So I did, oh no, wait, okay. I don't care what order I go in. So this product I did start using. This is the Nexus, another well-respected brand, a 90s brand. This is the Carafix repair treatment. Again, I bought this. I don't read the directions. I just grab stuff, so I didn't realize what it was, but it's actually coming in more of a handy than I thought. So I thought this was just like a regular shampoo. I didn't care. All I saw that it was $6. Another clearance item. It was $6 from, I don't know what it was. I can't take off the sticker. Who cares? So I thought this was just a regular shampoo until I read the, who cares? Oops, until I read the directions. Okay, so this has keratin, protein, and black rice. So it says, I should have grabbed more of these because I think these are going to be more handy than I realized for my particular issue. But it says apply product on damp hair before shampooing. Leave on for 10 minutes or longer and then rinse it and then apply your shampoo and conditioner like normal. So the other day I applied a bunch of oils on my hair. I'll show you the oil in a minute. Because I knew that night I would be washing my hair. So I intentionally put a lot of oil, and that was in the morning. Kept it up all day. And then I was like, well, let me look at this. I think it's just a shampoo, right? No, it's a product that you would use before the shampoo. So I said, I'm going to use this on the days I apply oil to my hair, my oil days. Because I don't do that every day, of course. So I'm going to save this and only use it on the days where I oil to help me get out the oil from my hair. Because a lot of the time, regular shampoo just doesn't do it and I have to apply more or shampoo twice. So I'm going to apply this, save it, and apply it on the days that I have oil in my hair. Use this to rinse out the oil and then shampoo. So this is perfect. And like I said, I should have got more because if I use it like that to get out the oil, that'll be really good for me. So we're saving it for that. And it's the Nexus Carafix Damage Healing. So yeah, okay. Next is a product that I've seen they sell it at Target. It's the Kristen S, but I've never bought it because it's a little on the pricier side, kind of. I don't know. I stick with super cheap stuff, affordability-wise. But like I said, I went into Marshall's specifically looking for higher-end things that I knew would be more expensive, but I knew that I would get them for cheaper because it's at Marshall's. So I used to use like Moroccan oil and I want to get, I used to use, I think it's Bumble and Bumble. What is the brand? I think it's something like that. The B. Anyway, I used to use that stuff more often. I can't afford that anymore. But, so I specifically got stuff that I knew that it would be more expensive. Okay, so this is the Kristen S, the One Signature Conditioner. Smoothing, softening for all hair types. And again, I got it on clearance too for $5. And they sell for about $12 something. They do sell this at Target. But again, I'm just too cheap. And that's part of the issue. I wanted to try higher end stuff to see if that makes a difference. I'm sure it does versus all the cheap stuff. So this is a conditioner, and so you, after shampooing, rinse, apply from bottom, wait 3 minutes, and then rinse it out. I have not used this yet because I couple other conditioners that I can go through before I mess with this. I want to see how it feels. I don't even know how it smells, nothing about it. So, it smells like a typical conditioner. So I'll see if this stuff is really better, and also I'm sure it is versus all the other stuff. So the only product so far that I've used is this, and oh, okay, at the very end I'll tell you. Okay, so yes, I discovered to use this on the days I oil my hair. So, and it works very well at getting out the oil too. So, okay. And then I'm going to tell you at the end how I actually solved my scalp odor. Who knew, using these good products. Okay. Next, I got the Chi, another great brand, Chi Tea Tree Oil Conditioner. $4 for that, down from $8. It went down from 7 to 6 to 4. So I know Chi brand. I used to use it sometimes, or whenever I would go to the salon, I would put it. They would put it on, but it's another brand I haven't used in a very long time. I'm using a lot of tea tree oils right now and rosemary oil. And I showed you something the other day with my rosemary oil. I'm just trying to find any way to get rid of the scalp odor and the hair odor that I've been having. So that's another reason why I'm getting a lot of products with rosemary and tea tree. So I got this for that as well. And I have not used it yet. So it just says, just the typical apply, wait 2-3 minutes, and then rinse. So again, I'll let you know how this works. Tea tree, olive oil, so I'll let you know, but I have not used this one yet. This I got, Hask brand. This is actually a Target item. I showed you before, but this is the biotin, collagen, and coffee seed oil. I grabbed this by accident. This is just a Hask brand. I got the Hask pouches as well. I see a lot of mixed reviews. It works great for me. So again, I use what works for me. You use what works for you. So this is the Biotin Boost Thickening. I have not used this yet, so I'll let you know how that works. Grabbed by accident. Okay, the other Chi product that I got is the Chi Argan Oil and Moringa Oil blend. Moringa oil. Okay, so I used to use that ingredient in a conditioner, something that I had that had this in it because it's known to help with the hair growth. Gosh, I'm gonna Google it and see. But I used to use something with this moringa oil, and so it's just a conditioner. It was $15, no clearance. I just said, big bottle conditioner, I'll take it, of any kind. So this is the argan oil with moringa oil blend. And it just says the typical, put it on the hair and leave for 1 to 3 minutes. But then it says, I never read directions. Thankfully, I haven't used this yet. Rinse with cool water. I know that at the end of your shower, whenever you wash your hair at the very end, it's a good idea to rinse your hair with cold, very cool water to close the cuticle and enclose everything that you put in it that was good in the shower, like all the good conditioner and stuff that you put in it. It's just a good idea in general to do that. So it's interesting. I've never seen in directions a product to actually do it. So hopefully I'll read this when I actually use this and not forget. But I do that anyway. I've been making more of an effort to do that. At the very end, go ahead and rinse your whole head with cool water. Because not only is it a good thing habit to do to close the cuticle, it kind of wakes you up and zests you, especially in the morning. But even I just naturally like doing it. So I'll let you know again how this works for me. It'll be a little while until I use these. I think I'm going through what I have. Because I don't want anything to go bad. I don't know. But I'll let you know how I like all of these. Very quickly, I wanted to add that I also got this Weedad, sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that, Advanced Climate Control Anti-Frizz Technology Heat and Humidity Gel, silicone-free, defines curls, which is another thing that I was looking for to start defining my curls, because I do have curly hair. It's gotten straighter. I think it's just all the product buildup and all the hair dye chemicals that I put on it. Okay, so I got this for $8 clearance. It was originally $12. So I started using this. I think I have. It smells like a nice creamy lotion, like a Pond's or something. So I believe I have. Yes, I have. It's a very thin, clear, watery looking, clear texture, clear look to it. So not a cream. It's a gel, and it's clear, and very. You can hear it's very thin. Okay. So rake through wet hair from roots to ends. I never use heat, so this doesn't apply to me, but it would be good to use this if you did use heat, because it says blow dry with a diffuser, allow hair to dry. Okay. I don't use it with heat. I don't use heat anyway. I use this just for the frizz part. So I put it on my daughter's hair. It was very frizzy, very tangled easily, which actually stopped, thankfully. But I put this, and it worked really good for her. This is all curl types. So if you want to try this out, it worked really well for her. She has, I want to say, 3A. It's not coarse, it's just nice ringlets. It's soft, but it tangles easily. Frizzes very easily. So this worked really good for her. Have not used this for myself, but I forgot to show you this. This is another thing that I got, and it worked really well. So now